Hello everyone, my name is Ryan Taylor and my instructor's name is Thomas Okeson, and my field of study is computer animation. And today I wanted to talk about how physics impacts, everything we do in animation as well as in everyday life. Today I want to talk about projectile motion and how it really affects a lot of things you do on a daily basis and how it affects my major. Projectile motion is when you exert force upon an object and it follows a path only hindered by gravity. Basically, like when you shoot a basketball, it goes in an arc because it goes up with your force and then starts coming down when gravity starts pushing more than your force. So, how does that relate to animation? Projectile motion is one of those things that you have to kind of see to understand it. So I have chopped up a video of a basketball player. Here is the basketball player before they shoot. At this point in the clip, the basketball player has already exerted the force required to get the basketball to where she needs it to go towards the hoop, and this is where gravity starts to push the basketball downward. The basketball at this point has already went through the hoop and will continue to hit the floor because gravity is still affecting it. The path that the basketball takes from the basketball player's hands to the floor is a trajectory. Finding this out is what is the key to becoming a good basketball player or any other thing that involves projectile motion. As you can see from the clip I just showed you about the basketball player, they know how much force to apply to the object, where the trajectory's arc needs to be to make the basketball go through the hoop. Now, this applies to more than just basketball. It applies to military, aircraft. It applies to anything with a horizontal motion that goes through the air that is affected by gravity. Now, if the object is not in gravity-less place, say the moon, it would go straight. There would be no trajectory because gravity is not pushing that object downward. That is a very interesting topic to say. What if you were on the moon and threw a football? So, how this relates to my major is very simple. Say I'm creating a game about basketball and I make it look unrealistic as the basketball goes straight. The basketball won't go through the hoop. Knowing projectile motion and how it works is key in development of video games like NBA, Battlefield even, where the bullet trajectory is very important. NFL, football, Madden, also in animated movies. Even animated parts of films like Transformers. The Transformers movies, you would need to know how a rocket was launched to how know it's going to hit. So it's a very, very important part of physics and in animation in general, because in animation you want things to look as realistic as possible in certain projects, and knowing how something actually would work in real life when it was launched, thrown, or kicked is a very important part of that.